All right, families, welcome back. This is Act 2 of the At the Ball Game story for 4th grade May performance in West Des Moines. This video is play along and sound effects for students to practice along. So here it is, Act 2. It was a beautiful sunny day. The sun had risen up high in the sky. Students will slide up their D string, and crowd noises filled up the stadiums. Students should whisper to each other here. Psst, 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 psst. Allie, Grego, and Dolce got their bearings. This will have a short introduction. They began to climb the stairs to their seat. Here, boys and girls should pluck 2 of each notes up the D scale. So D, D, E, E, F, G, A, B, C, high D. It wasn't too far. They were just behind the dugout when they reached their row. They took a look around and sat down in their seats. Pluck open D. The view was beautiful. The green grass and bright jerseys of the players on the field were mesmerizing. And Allie pointed out all the players to Grego around the field until finally, out from the dugout, trotted their favorite player, Old Joe Clark. Old Joe smiled at the crowd as he jogged out to the mound. Grego tugged at his dad's sleeve. Do you think they can win again? Do you think they can beat the Sharks? Do you think they can? Mac furrowed his brow, thinking deep thoughts. Finally, he said, "It's all like I always tell you, son. You can do most anything you set your mind to. Old Joe is a great pitcher, and even though they're playing the Sharks, and it may seem impossible, you have to believe. Let's cheer on our team and hope for a great game today." The game started pretty quickly after that, and it seemed to be quite a pitcher's duel. Old Joe fired pitch after pitch. He would throw a blazing fastball, followed by a big looping curve. One after the other, the players would swing and miss. Before they knew it, the 7th inning stretch was upon them, and they could hear the organ belting out the familiar tune, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." And they all joined in to sing along. Grego and Allie couldn't believe their great luck. The Aces were clinging to a 1-run lead. They cheered extra loud the rest of the game. Allie's favorite was when the organ would play the charge theme. You know. Charge! Yeah, that was her favorite. But Grego was squirming in his seat. He was clenching his glove in his hand. He was hoping Old Joe could keep that perfect record going today on his birthday. In the top of the ninth, the Sharks were sending their best batters to the plate. And even though Old Joe seemed to beam from the mound with his impossible grin, Grego knew that he had to be tired from throwing so many pitches. Old Joe made quick work of the first two batters. It was looking pretty good until, over the loudspeaker, the announcer said there would be a change in the Shark lineup. Started soft tremolo. The Sharks had a batter coming off the bench to pitch hit. It was Old Joe's nemesis, a mountain-sized man with legs as thick as tree trunks and muscles bulging out of his arms. He strode up to the plate, and he was so big, the ground seemed to shake with his every step. He dug in at the plate. Old Joe wound up for the first pitch and delivered strike one, a dazzling fastball. The mighty batter pulled the brim of his hat down and kicked the dirt as he got ready for the second pitch. It was a curveball. The Sharks' bench came alive with the giant swing of the bat. Grego thought he might even have felt a breeze from the powerful swing. However, he had just missed, and the ball landed cleanly in the catcher's mitt with a pop. The crowd rose to its feet, and the cheers started building. Grego was squeezing his glove tightly as he chanced to glance at his dad, who was smiling down at him. The Sharks player clenched his bat tightly, took a practice swing. Old Joe reached back with everything he had, and he threw the final pitch of the game. The Sharks player had crushed a towering fly ball. The ball went up. No, really, it went up. No, really, I mean it went way up. Come on, I'm talking about almost to the moon. It was so high. Yeah, that's how far it went up. Grego followed it with his eyes. You could feel the fear race through the crowd at this towering fly ball. All at once, everything went quiet. Allie thought she even heard a bird singing. Grego watched as the center fielder gracefully glided across the center field glass. Like a deer bounding for the fence, he jumped into the air and pulled the ball down in his glove. Batter out. Game over. The Aces win. Later, in the car on the ride home, as the twins recalled every moment of the victory, their dad, Mac, reminded them, "You see, you two, when you put your mind to it, you can do most anything. And even though we don't always win, we always try our best." His voice trailed off a little as he finished. We can do most anything we put our minds to. We can, we can, we can. And so we'll finish with the can-can finale.